And good evening, everyone. Welcome to broadcast of football action in week number 3 on Central Illinois Sports. Jacob Hull on the camera tonight. Tim Hull right next to me. He's going to be doing some of the play-by-play and all of the computer work for us. And I'm Jack Hull. Glad you joined us tonight. Denny Hull joins us from the Illinois Veterans Home and Hammond Hall. Glad you're alongside, big brother, as we bring you football action from Beardstown, Illinois. Beardstown 0-2 on the season. Dropped the game to a very good Carrollton squad. Last week we defeated 20-0 by Pleasant Hill. They'll take on the Camp Point Central Panthers to experience their first loss of the season, a 14-13 winner for Calhoun with 2.4 seconds left on a play at the goal line. A dandy football game there. Beardstown 0-2, but I'm going to tell you right now, Beardstown many times plays a very good game against the Camp Point Central squad. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations to Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri. Here to help you with your living and personal banking needs. The friendly service and dedicated loan officers will help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Also, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is our scoreboard sponsor. You can reach Chris at 217-473-3777. With our experienced lineup of brokers, we sell it all, including tradable farmland, hunting, recreational properties, commercial, new build, residential homes, investment properties, or anything you might need. See all the current listings at PCRErealestate.com on the web. This is the Great River Bank pregame show. We tell you more in games around the area when we come back after this timeout.
Looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This month, Little Jess is celebrating our 55th year in business. And to show our appreciation, we're offering select new vehicles at just $55 over invoice, plus you get all the incentives. During Jeep Adventure Days, get a new 24 Jeep Wrangler Sport for just $35.7. Pay $0 down and get a super low payment of only $389 per month. Save $11,561 on a new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee Unlimited. During Ram Power Days, you can save $13,184 on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, never pay more if you don't have a trade-in. Little Jess celebrating 55 years.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Fall in love with Cascom. The leaves may be changing, but our commitment to our customers never does. Reliable high-speed internet, along with our award-winning customer service, we have knowledgeable service technicians in your area 24 hours a day. For you new customers, we are extra lovable. Call today and get a free installation on any new service. Wow! I'll bet you want our phone number, 1-800-252-1799. Call for details and a date. 1-800-252-1799.
Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Well, we'll
try this on take two. Welcome to broadcast action on Central Illinois Sports tonight. Jacob Hull on the camera, Tim Hull on the computer. I'm Jack Hull, and we'll be bringing you play-by-play action. Denny Hull at the Illinois Veterans Home tonight, listening in and helping us along the way. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Hey, it's Beardstown, 0-2 on the season, losing to a very good Carrollton squad, losing 20-0 to a much-improved Pleasant Hill squad, and the Camp Point Central Panthers, who are 1-1, a 69-0 win last week, or 2 weeks ago over North Green. They lost 14-13 with 2.4 seconds left in the game against Calhoun. Calhoun, the number 1 rated team in the state of Illinois. We will be back on the pregame show to tell you more on some of the games going on in the area right after these.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Why choose between high quality and low prices when you can have both? It's a private brand bonanza at your local Farm Home Supply starting on September 6th. The items you can only find at your local store, like Noble Outfitters work pants, 25% off for both men and women. Plus, it's going to get cold soon, so we got 20% off all Noble hoodies. Plus, you can get a 40-pound bag of Heartland Harvest dog food for only $22.99 starting that price. Lots of outdoor work to do, so we got Harvest King ready-to-use fuel at $5.99. Oh yeah, hunting season's almost here, so Duke and Boom pop-up line for $50. Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Want to remind you about PCRE Real Estate and Auction. You can reach Chris Nichols at 217-473-3777. The experienced lineup of brokers will sell it to you, including tillable farmland, hunting, recreational properties, commercial builds, residential homes, investments, and many, many more things. See all their current listings at PCRE Real Estate and Auction. That is PCRERealestate.com on the dial. Well, we're alongside tonight to bring you football action. Glad you've joined us for that. We can take a look at some of the things going on in the WIVC first. Tonight, it's Minden Unity Payson traveling to Brown County, just up the road from us a little bit, 7 o'clock start. You can listen to that on BC Hornets on YouTube. Greenfield Northwestern's at Pleasant Hill tonight, 7:30 start at Pleasant Hill. They're on the NFHS network. Carrollton at West Central, West Central Broadcasting will have that tonight at 7 o'clock. Calhoun's at North Green this evening on the NFHS at 7 o'clock. 1 o'clock tomorrow to be Triopia at Route on a Saturday game. They used to play that on Thursday. And also this game between Camp Point Central and Beardstown, as we now are in West Central North and South play after the 2 weeks of crossovers. And basically the South kind of had it their way over the North in most of those games if you start looking at the wins. Other games in the area tonight, Anawan is at Rushville Industry. Pittsfield has traveled to Stanford Olympia tonight on a game you can hear on Central Illinois Sports. Argenta Oriena and Arcola, both 0-2, play at 7 o'clock tonight at Arcola. Also, Arthur Lovington will be at Tri-County tonight. Arthur Lovington, 2-0, finished the regular season undefeated last year before losing to Quincy Notre Dame in the playoffs. Ashton Franklin Center plays West Carroll, an 0-2 versus a 2-0 tonight. Athens at Pleasant Plains in the Sangamo Conference this evening. Also, we look at other games around the state of Illinois. Belleville East 2-0 takes on Belleville-Althoff at Althoff tonight. They're 2-0 and rated 4th in 1A action. Belleville West will take on St. Louis Normandy, Missouri at St. Louis tonight. We also, as we look across the IHSA, and Tim will look at some of the Sangamo. Bureau Valley's at Lewiston tonight. Byron at Williamsville. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. They played a JV game at 5. That ought to be a dandy. Byron, the number 1 team in 3A, taking on the number 4 team, Williamsville, in 3A. Byron won the state a year ago on a running clock at halftime. Cahokia is at Granite City. Carbondale at Collinsville this evening. Also Carlinville at Vandalia. Let's take a look here. Central A&M's at Sparta this evening. A&M is 1-1 on the season. Charleston 2-0 at Jerseyville, 1-1. I think that actually is at Charleston this evening, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what else we got. Columbia at Taylorville tonight. Looking for Quincy Notre Dame, of course, and Quincy High. Cumberland 2-0 takes on Sullivan Oka Valley, who's 2-0 at 7 o'clock. Deer Creek Mackinac 2-0 plays Eureka this evening in a great matchup there. Some of the other games across the state of Illinois. We've got Beardstown and Camp Point Central this evening in this contest, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and tell you about other games around the area and a little bit more about these two teams as we are 21 and a half minutes away from the Star-Spangled Banner and the starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our 2nd generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales. So whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Helena Agri, Camp Point, Illinois, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Central Illinois Athletics. For all your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agri, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, and Matt Hughes, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 593-7761 for Helena Agri of Camp Point.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Berry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri. We serve the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan applications at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll have our starting lineups brought to you by Farm and Home, our halftime show, Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy, Illinois, and our postgame show with Logan Agri-Service, along with our player of the game brought to you by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, all coming your way tonight. Bowlers Universe, come out and enjoy the fun at the Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 o'clock till 10 p.m., Queen of Hearts drawing on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock, Friday 11 to midnight, Saturday 4 to midnight. Great burgers, pizza, great drafts, fun, food, and friends, all at the Bowlers Universe. And Pike County Express, read all about it on Wednesdays, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Well, Tim, as we take a look at some of the other games tonight, Pittsfield's traveled to Stanford Olympia after a big win over Athens last week. But I think they're in kind of that opposite role of where Camp Point Central is. You can't get too up or too down during the season. You got to keep it pretty even and play your hardest each week against whoever your opponent might be.
Yeah, no matter how you start the season, you always want to at least respect every opponent. And, you know, Pittsfield coming off a big win. First time they beat Athens since, I believe, like 2007-ish. 2001. Oh, I thought it was 2007. But first time they beat them in a while. And so you think that's a pretty good win. It's a homecoming game. But you can't let that be the only win you have all season. And for Camp Point, you come off losing. Camp Point Central. But they come off losing to one of the best teams in the state in Calhoun. And, I mean, that's a good learning experience for this team because some of them don't have, like, any experience in varsity football. And some of them have a lot of experience. And I think those guys that hadn't lost before now have that feeling of a loss, and I think that'll be good for them because they don't want to feel that again, and that'll help them drive into the postseason going on.
Having Nate Peters out because of an ankle injury and Wyatt Vandevelde, they'll have to replace them tonight. We'll see a freshman at a linebacker this evening. Coach Dixon said they had a good week of practice, probably the best one they've had since they won the state championship, so they got their work cut out for them. Also, Illini West is hosting Macomb tonight. Litchfield hosts North Mac this evening. We also see Tuscola is on the road against Macon Meridian. Bloomington at Manual, Peoria Manual tonight in some of the other action. Paris is at Marshall this evening. And in Jonesboro at Massac County, we just came back from down in the the home of Superman. Why can't I come up with it right now? I was just there. Also, Monticello and Mattoon. Spring Valley Hall and Mendota play this evening. Orion at Mercer County. Washington at Metamora. Some of the other action. Looking across here, I know Quincy Notre Dame starts their action in the Central State 8. And Quincy is on the road, I do believe, this evening in the Western Big Six Conference. We'll get ready to tell you about the starting lineups of these two teams when we come back on the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We take the break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. More comes your way after these. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Welcome back. It's time for the national anthem here at Beardstown. We'll take a break, come back and tell you the starting lineups right after these. It's time for the starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply store. A little bit different lineup for the 1-1 Camp Point Central Panthers. Head coach Brad Dixon, assistants Casey Ray, Casey Monroe, Andrew Griffin, Dustin Griffin, Remington Bueller, Tracy Ray, John Hibbert, Ian Foss, and Zach Houston. Cheerleading sponsor Shannon Sedinsko is also alongside. No Bob Ray tonight as he is traveling to watch Drew Pabin play in the sprint football game down in Louisville as QU will get their season underway. Starting at the right wing tonight will be number 6, 5'11", 150-pound junior Curtis Rigg. Starting at the left wing will be Zach Ware. He wears the number 9. He's 6 foot 180 and a junior. Rigg will be all cornerback on defense. Also an inside linebacker will be Zach Ware. The kicker tonight is Marco Rodriguez. Wears the number 10, 5'6", 135 and a junior. Quarterbacking tonight is the freshman Cale Niekamp. He wears the number 11. He is a 6'1", 180-pound freshman. Also at the split end position when they use that will be Tate Eichen. He is a junior. Tate is 6'1", 140, and he is a junior. Roland Sinitsky will play a tight end. Sinitsko, I should say. It's 6'1", 140 and a senior. At the fullback tonight, wearing the number 33 is Elijah Ginenbacher. He'll also be the middle linebacker and the punter for this squad. He also holds on extra points, 6'2", 220 and a senior. 4-year starter is Ginenbacher. At the other tight end is a freshman, Colin Bachhold. He also plays outside linebacker on defense in his starting role tonight. Wears the number 40, 6'2", 205 and a freshman. Caden Niekamp is a right guard and an inside linebacker, defensive end, I should say. He will be the 6 foot, 215-pound junior. Mason Collins plays an inside linebacker, 5'10", 175, and a senior. Jace Wallace will be the left guard tonight, also an outside linebacker, 6 foot, 180, and a senior. Nathan Post plays left tackle and defensive end, 5'11", 245, and a senior. The right tackle is Jack Weiss. He also is a nose tackle on defense, wears the number 74, 6'1", 280, and a junior. And the center is Jaden Summey, 2-year starter, wears the number 75, 6'1", 225, and a senior. Beardstown's Tigers varsity roster, head coach Elliot Craig, assistants Brad Allen, Dylan Patterson, and Zach Rover. They will start at the punter tonight will be Colby DeSaller. He's also a defensive back on the defensive side. No sizes for them. We know he's a sophomore and wears the number 2. Quarterback will be the sophomore number 4, Zach Meyer. He'll play D-back on the defensive side. One of the running backs and a return man for this Beardstown squad wears the number 5. His name is Carter Davis, and he's a junior. A running back, 3-year starter, wearing the number 7. Also a linebacker is Ethan Heller. He's a senior. At tight end, wearing the number 13 is Parker McCoy, a junior. Another return man and the defensive back, a sophomore, wearing the number 17, is No Larios. Number 23 is a tight end. That's Parker Bell. He also plays D-back. He's a sophomore. At running back is number 24, Gunnar Looker. He'll play defensive line. Also, he's a junior. At left guard is Victor Solano. He wears the number 50, plays defensive line and left guard. On the offensive side, he's a senior. At right guard is number 53, Peyton McCoy. He's also a linebacker and a junior. Left tackle, number 66, Ryder Hamlin. He's also a defensive lineman and a senior. The center is number 72, Jaden Stevenson. He's a junior. And we think the right tackle is number 73, Gabriel Rodriguez. He is a senior at right tackle, we do believe. We'll try to find that one out for you as the coach had a couple of the same numbers, and we don't think that number 72 and Stevenson could play 2 different offensive positions at the same time, but maybe he can. Those are the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll take a break. We're getting closer to kickoff, about 8 minutes away. Stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Street. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Jacob Hull on the camera this evening, inside out of the rain, luckily. Thank you to the Beardstown folks in the beautiful press box here that you can even take the new windows out of and be able to do things. That's a big help. Tim Hull alongside running the computer, the commercials, and keeping us on the air. He'll be doing a little bit of the play-by-play tonight also and helping us with tackles in color. I'm Jack Hull on the play-by-play. Denny Hull back at the Veterans Home helping us out this evening too. Beardstown ready to make their opening. And, Jake, you're not getting that. You need to get the camera over there so we can see the big entry with the flags and the smoke and all the things going on. Beardstown, what, about 32 people on their team, Tim?
I'm not really sure. I haven't really
I think it's
checked.
about 32. I think I counted it, but hated to put you on the spot there, buddy. I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
Did you awake me?
Did I wake you?
Wait, I don't know what that means.
You know, were you asleep?
No, I was not asleep.
I think they're getting ready to do a coin flipper possibly, or have they already done that? Nope, they're getting ready for the special teams. Let's see. It looks like Mario Rodriguez is ready to or Marco Rodriguez is ready to kick off. He'll be kicking from the west end. So we are ready for action. We're going to take about a minute and a half off the clock here as there's a minute 48 still on the clock, but they're ready to go. And with a little bit of a sprinkle here, maybe that just tells us they're all ready to play.
I got 38 or 34 players on Beardstown.
They've got a good soccer program, too. So Beardstown will send back deep for the kickoff. It will be Carter Davis. Also, we'll see Ethan Heller back in a short spot, and then Colby DeSaller is the other deep man. He'll be on the far side. On the close side is Carter Davis. Marco Rodriguez will kick things off. They've got 4 men in the front line. Oh, they got 5. Pittsfield runs 4. I've never seen anybody but Pittsfield put 4 people in the front line, and they're between the 45 and the 50. Rodriguez will kick off from his own 40-yard line. He's really got an improved foot. Only weighs about 135 pounds at about 5'6". He was an integral part of the playoffs last year. And Beardstown ready to receive the kick. Heller is one of the short men. Let's see how they handle this. They usually fake the onside and then back it up. Some people don't like that. Really, I don't care one way or the other. It doesn't bother me at all. Rodriguez moving back in his normal position instead of that short spot he used last time. 12 minutes on the clock. The official has blown the whistle, and we are ready to rock and roll on Central Illinois Sports. Kickoff is kind of a pop fly. It's going to be taken by Carter Davis on the 15, 20, 25-yard line. Across the 25 out to the 28-yard line. And that's where Beardstown's going to have it 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Tigers, just underway at the 11:56 mark. So 4 seconds in, Beardstown has the football, 1st and 10. Zach Meyer will be their quarterback. Carter Davis, Ethan Heller, and Gunnar Looker are the backs. Looker is, I think, playing fullback. Let's see. Oh, they're in a pistol formation, I do believe. I'm waiting to see how they line up here. Double tight end set, all looking at the wrist. Looks like Meyer's going to be under center. Wishbone formation to start things off. The sophomore quarterback barks him out, gives it to the second man through. Across the middle. No, keeps it himself. No, he does not. It's across the middle. Good fake by Myers. He might want to try that play later, and a loss on the play as it looked like Ginnenbacher in on that tackle. Heller was the running back that time. They're going to lose a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down for the Tigers. Heller had a tough time last year as he had to play quarterback, and so from the 27-yard line, it'll be a 2nd and 11. Beardstown with a no huddle. They go to the wrist each and every time. Zach Meyer, the quarterback, gives the ball in the middle, stacked up there. And a timeout on the play. Did we have a fumble on the play? Why did they whistle it dead? Oh, Meyer kept it. He's going to actually lose another yard, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down play and make it 12. 3rd down and 12 from their own 26-yard line now. 3rd play of the game, just underway here. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard, no score. Meyer in the pistol, has Heller right next to him. 3 wideouts to the right-hand side. Meyer back to pass, looks across the middle, has some pressure, going to keep it himself. Tucks the ball, beats a couple of tackles, gains some decent yardage, knocked out of bounds. He'll get the ball all the way out to about the 34-yard line. So he's going to gain 8 on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 from about the 34. And it should be punt formation, I do believe, Tim.
Yeah, that was Heller at quarterback on that play.
Oh, Heller was. Okay.
They had him back there, and he was the one who ran that ball for about 8-ish yards.
Yep, 8 yards, give him 7 positive. Back to punt. Is it Ethan Heller back to punt? I do believe it is. Heller played summer baseball with you for a couple of years. Now one of the Panthers going to be off sides, and that's going to put him very close to a 1st down, and the Panthers coaching staff not happy. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2, actually, because it was about a 4th down and about 7. They'll take the ball all the way out to the 37-yard line. So 4th down and a long 1, and it looks like the Tigers are going to go for it here. Big play right off the bat at the 10:36 mark and counting. They're not going to punt now after the penalty by the Panthers, their first of the ball game. On and offsides. Barking them out, trying to draw them offsides. Penalty now, and do we have an offsides or an illegal? An offsides on the Panthers, and that's going to be a 1st down for Beardstown as the Panthers were offside 2 times in a row, and that brings the ball all the way out to the 42-yard line. Call it the 43 on the 6-yard penalty, 1st and 10. I don't know who jumped off sides, but the Panthers are not going to be happy about that, giving Beardstown a 1st down without having to run a play. 10-14 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 43. Beardstown gets the first down of the contest. Looking to the sidelines, now to the wrist. Wishbone formation, Heller on the right. On the left is Meyer, and it looks like they're going to maybe direct hike the ball. Now a timeout for Beardstown. It's an Adams Net timeout. We'll take it too. We're back with more after these. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Beardstown with the 1st and 10, had to call a timeout. Damon Emmerich, Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with all your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404 at Great Rivers Bank. Wishbone formation. Meyer under center. Heller in the right halfback position now. Panthers with a 5-man front. Barks it out. Second man through. Runs it across the middle. Gets it close to midfield all the way out to the 50. I do believe that was Carter Davis, was it not? Or was it?
It was number 24.
Gunnar Looker. Yeah, you've got a program in front of you. Why don't you pull that out? That way you
right.
can use it. Give him 5 yards on that for Looker, and it brings up a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 from the 48-yard line, still in Beardstown territory, 9:23 and counting. I told you Beardstown comes to play when they play against Camp Point Central every time. Meyer under center in the wishbone. Hand the ball on the deep man to Heller. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He'll lose a yard on the play. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6, I do believe, as they'll go back to the 47-yard line at the 8:57 mark in counting. No score in the ball game. We see some replacements coming out there now. One man out there is Zach DeSoller, the senior running back. He'll be a wideout, along with Zach Meyer at the wideout position, and also Colby DeSoller, I do believe. Heller in the pistol formation, playing quarterback now. So we'll get Ethan Heller at quarterback. Long hike from center is a good one. Back to passes. Heller looks for some positioning. Going to be taken down by Ginnenbacher at about the 45 or 46. Heller's going to lose a couple on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 8 at midfield. No, they're going to put it back at about the 47-yard line, so Heller does not lose any yardage on the play. And it'll be a 4th down play. And we'll call it about 7. Back to punt now is Beardstown. Camp Point Central's defensive lineman a little bouncy tonight. Let's see if they can stay back there. Hike from center is a good one. The punt with one man back is a short punt. It'll land on about the 25, take a bounding roll, and roll out of bounds close to the 20-yard line after the punt. And that's where the Panthers are going to have it 1st and 10, Tim.
Yeah, and that was one of the more rolling punts that we've seen. It rolled right down that sideline and went from about the 26-yard line down to about exactly
19.
So 7-yard roll on that one right down the sideline. It was a good placement, and now they're inside the 20.
They are. Down to the 19, Panthers 1st and 10. Niekamp the quarterback. Zach Ware on the left side. Curtis Rigg on the right with Ginnenbacher straight behind the quarterback. Man in motion. Give it to the fullback across the middle. He's still on his feet. Over across the 30-yard line is Ginnenbacher. He'll gain 11 on the play, and the 1st down for the Panthers on their first play from scrimmage. It'll be a 1st and 10 right at the 30-yard line. So give him 33 and 30 or 20. So that's 53 yards on the running play for Rigg right off the bat. He gets big runs, does he not?
Yeah, he gets outside and gets that speed and shows it off.
Clock is stopped again. That clock ought to be moving.
I think they stopped it because he stepped out of bounds.
Okay. Man in motion. Give the ball on the outside. Ginnenbacher heading to the zone. Fumbles the ball. Beardstown's going to fall on it on the touchback. Ginnenbacher's going to get the ball to the 4 and fumble it. So he will take it from the 17 to the 4, give him 13 yards. Then he will fumble the ball. And with the fumble, the Panthers will lose the ball, and Beardstown will have it on the 20. So things not starting out the right way for the Panthers as they've lost the ball on the fumble. It'll be Beardstown football, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. You don't see Ginenbacher fumble much. Must have been a good job on the tackle by one of the Beardstown players. Did you see who fell on the ball?
I did not.
That's your job.
I believe it was one of the defensive backs.
Well, no kidding. Yeah, I got a 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go from the 24. 6:53 and counting left in the first quarter of play. A little bit of a rain out there tonight, but I think it's probably has stopped now. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, Pittsfield, Jacksonville. Meyer, the sophomore, under center. Whistle on the play before the ball is snapped, and what do we have? 2 penalties against Camp Point Central so far. It's coming from the back judge. Illegal procedure. So that'll be 5 yards in penalties against them, 10 yards in penalties against the Panthers. 2nd down, 11 yards to go after the illegal procedure at the 6:34 mark, and they'll start the clock, and away we go again. Quick first quarter. Panthers run a couple offensive plays, fumble the ball, give it right back to Beardstown. Beardstown's had it for most of the quarter. Meyer, the quarterback. Hands the ball off on the left-hand side, turning the corner that time. DeSaller with the carry, wearing the number 2. He'll get about 5 on the play, they say. And it'll be 3rd down and 6 as they get that yardage back they lost on the illegal procedure. Tim, we're going to have to watch her a little closer on the camera, I guess, because it's a little hard to see through that screen with the raindrops, thanks to Jacob with a good camera work. Meyer under center. It's a 3rd down, about 6 yards to go. 29-yard line. Meyer gets the hike, hands the ball. No, back to pass is Meyer, and he's going to be taken down as he's taken down by the Panthers. Leaving who else?
That was Niekamp, and I believe it was 70.
Look on the program. We don't care about numbers.
I'm looking. 71, which is Aiden Oberling.
Oberling in on that, huh? I don't know if that's right or not. That brings up a 4th down as Myers is going to lose about 4 on the play. He's a -6 so far. The punt is away, and it's going to be taken at the 48-yard line. Taken around the right side. A lot of running room. Panthers with a head of steam, still on their feet. Trying to get across the middle. We'll get the ball carrier just a second. Carrying the ball that time was Rigg. Curtis Rigg with the return, and the Panthers with great field position if they can take care of the football. Where did they set the ball, guys?
About the 18-yard line is where I would go. 12.
Call it the 12-yard line. Thank you, Tim.
Depth perception
Watch
is
the
hard
screen.
from here.
Yeah. Niekamp, the quarterback. Double wing formation. Man in motion. Give the ball to Ginenbacher. Right side. On towards the end zone. And in for the touchdown. And Niekamp, or Ginenbacher into the end zone for the touchdown. It comes at the 4:41 mark of the quarter. So 11-yard run by Ginenbacher. 4:41, first quarter action. Panthers lead it 6-0. And will they go for 2 or kick it?
They made it, and there's a penalty, so I believe this will be coming back.
Did they run it?
They ran it,
I was
yes.
looking to put stats down. You got to talk when those things are going on, okay? See what the penalty is. It's going to go against the Panthers. Holding against the Panthers. That'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Panthers, and they've got more penalties here than I've seen in a month for them. So they'll go for 2, or will they kick it this time? Looks like Marco's lined up to kick. Ginenbacher will be the holder. They set the tee on the 20-yard line, so he'll have to kick it 30 yards to get the point. Marco Rodriguez, the junior, The hike from center had a little trouble last week, and now they blow it dead before anything happens. See what the call is. Illegal procedure against the Panthers, another 5-yard penalty, and coaching staff of Point Central is not going to be happy with them not cleaning things up here. They'll take it to the 25. It'll be a 35-yard kick now for him to get the extra point. Well, where are they going to set the ball? Why are they moving it back up? It was at the 20. Now it's at about the 24. Okay. The old 4-yard penalty. Rodriguez on the hold by Ginnenbacher. The hike was low last time. It's a good one this time. Rodriguez kicks it up, and it is good. Count the point, 7-0 Panthers in the early going at the 4:41 mark. We're back with more after this.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Tim's got the Sheila Davids-Meyer Northwestern Mutual replay on the touchdown, and here it is on Central Illinois Sports. You see Ginnenbacher get the ball from Niekamp on the right-hand side with a good block, and Elijah takes it out to the house from 11 yards out for the touchdown kick after good, and it's 7-0. So the Panthers will kick off. We don't know whether they deferred or Beardstown deferred or took the kickoff because we never did see the coin flip at midfield, but we'll try to see at halftime, I guess, what happened there. Try to set up some other scores for you from out around the area, too. And, Tim, tell us about the kickoff, would you please?
Marco Rodriguez set up to kick. It looks like he's going to take that little 3 or 4 yard.
Who's back deep?
And back deep for the Tigers is Colby DeSoller and Carter Davis, I believe.
Kick is across the middle. It's going to be taken on the left side on the run at about the 25-yard line. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet, gets it out over the 30 to the 33-yard line. DeSoller on the return, 33-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Beardstown Tigers at the 4:35 mark of the first quarter of play. Beardstown will have the ball. They got a first down earlier, as we told you, on the penalty. They've got the ball here ready to go again. Appears Zach Meyer under center in the wishbone formation. They've got Gunnar Looker in the fullback position. Heller now on the right side. To the left side is Carter Davis. Meyer barks it out. Gives it on the outside. Trying to turn the corner is the running back. That's actually Zach DeSoller. He'll be brought out of bounds, tackled out of bounds, and that's Weir, I do believe. Is that right?
Yes, I believe that's who got the tackle there.
I can't tell whether it's an 8 or a 9. My problem there. Because it could be Cooley, too. I think it was Zach Weir, though. So they gain about 3 on the play. Does DeSoller. And here comes the set behind center. They give the ball on the outside. Fullback now. I think that's Looker. He's going to be tackled. Looker on the carry gets it to the 37. Brings up a 3rd and 7, as I don't think Looker got any yardage on that play. And they go no huddle again. Now they'll spread Meyer out to the left-hand side as Heller will go in the pistol formation. Or is that Heller going out wide?
No, Heller is the quarterback.
Okay. They're doing a lot of switching around here, trying to get the strongest arm to throw the ball, I do believe. Pistol formation, called to shotgun, 3:07 and counting. 3rd down and about 7. Now, timeout Beardstown. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Fiber is local and provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. Well, Beardstown takes their second time out of the night already, Tim, and both on third down plays, they're trying to be able to keep the ball here. Third down, 7 yards to go, 3:04 left in the quarter. Ball resting on right at the 37-yard line for Beardstown. Heller in the shotgun formation at quarterback with 3 wideouts on the left, 1 on the right. They're trying to send a lot of people out. Heller with a single back next to him and Looker. More of a pistol formation now. Panthers move up on defense. Now back to pass is Heller. Under pressure. Got a lot of people on him. He's going to be sacked for a loss inside the 30 at about the 28. He'll lose 9 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 16.
Yeah, and you can tell that the Panthers' speed work in the offseason really pays off, especially in their line, because they are a lot faster than basically any team they play.
Yeah, those linemen are just having trouble being able to stay with them. 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting. Third punt of the night for Beardstown. Camp Point Central will get another possession after scoring on their last one. Back to punt is Heller. Bad hike. Gets it off quick. Going to be a little rugby kick. Hits at the 50. Now it's going to roll back to the 49, and the Panthers are going to have it on their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10, with the clock stopped at the 2:17 mark. We may catch a few 30s and 15s at the end of these punts sometimes, too. We just want to let Tim know that ahead of time. 7-0, Panthers on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. LSSD Trucking 3D Leasing. For all your trucking needs, 285-2808. See the Dunham boys and their staff. Panthers on the offensive attack. Double wing formation. Left side is Zach Weir. Right side is Rigg. Weir in motion. They give the ball to Rigg across the middle. Trying to break a tackle. Does. Keeps his feet across the 45, 40. Down close to the 36-yard line. Nice job by Curtis Rigg as he takes the ball from the 49 to the 36, giving 15 yards and another Panther first down. Rigg just wouldn't go down that time.
Yeah, Rigg used that good footwork he had to make sure he stayed up and got an extra 10-ish yards by doing that.
4th first down for the Panthers. Quarterback is a freshman in Niekamp. Start a man in motion in Weir. They'll give the ball to Weir across the middle. Got some running room. Breaks a couple of tackles. Still on his feet. Carrying it down to about the 15-yard line is Zach Weir. He takes the ball from the 36 down to about the 15 where they're going to start. Call the 16. Give him 20 yards and a first down. And Weir with his first carry of the night picks up 20. He was really doing some nice dancing. Good blocking by the right side of that line that time. The likes of Summy, Caden Niekamp, Jack Weiss, and Colin Bachholt, the freshman. 1st and 10 Panthers from the 16. Weir the quarterback again. Gives the ball on the right-hand side. That should be Weir again. Weir's going to pick up 8 on the play. Give him a 2nd down and 2 as he gets the ball down to about the 28-yard line. I better watch the screen now. 2nd down and 2. Panthers bring the play in from the sideline with the quarterback in the freshman Niekamp. How much pressure for a freshman in their quarterbacking, guys?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that whenever I was a freshman.
Wide out Niken to the right-hand side. Single tight end, man in motion. They give the ball to Gettenbacher across the middle, knocking people down. Or is that Bush?
That is Bush.
Connor Bush gets the ball down to where are they going to spot it?
They said that he got in on that.
Oh,
play.
So Bush into the touchdown. Hopefully we got the replay there. Give Bush. They said, no, it was Bush. It was Connor Bush in on the touchdown. Yep. That's okay. Bush for the TD. Where was he at when he ran that ball?
It was from
16. Yeah, 16 and a touchdown. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Right side, in for the extra points. We'll set the stage for you on that. 15-0 Panthers. Back with more after this.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire. Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Panthers take the ball and they start on their own 49-yard line. They take 3 plays, tapped off by a 16-yard run by Connor Bush. And Bush, after that ankle injury, was able to go 16 yards for the TD. That came at the 44-second mark. 2-point conversion was good, and it's 15-0 Panthers on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food's hot. Drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420. They'll have pork chops tomorrow. And our good buddy Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, 309-252-1052 for all your concrete needs. C. Waters Concrete. Marco Rodriguez will kick the ball off quickly. They'll move a man back, and the ball's going to go all the way into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Rodriguez was able to do what he wanted to do that time and catch him sleeping. Then from the 20-yard line, Beardstown will have it 1st and 10 with 40 seconds left. And that clock, should the clock start when he kicks it or when they catch the ball? I guess when he kicks it, right?
I think it's whenever they touch it. Because
well, we lost 4 seconds.
Oh, I'm not really sure then, because that's how it is in like the NFL. I believe it's whenever the kick returner touches the ball. That's when it starts.
I don't think that clock should have started there, but we lost 4 seconds, but not a problem. Wishbone formation. Myers under center. Beardstown the double tight end set. Just need some good blocking and getting some things open. The defense of the Panthers has been aggressive. Give the ball across the middle. I think that's just solid. Let's break him out there.
That is Looker?
Looker with the carry. Looker's going to pick up a yard on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. 18 seconds left in the quarter. Beardstown does not have to hike the ball. They could wait and let the quarter end, and it does appear they're going to do that maybe. Or maybe they're going to wait till the last play. There's no reason to be in a hurry here because they can set it up for second quarter action, and you want to shorten the game a little bit. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it's Camp Point Central 15, Beardstown nothing. Back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
And welcome back to the Camp Point Central Panthers against the Beardstown Tigers. It is 15-0. Camp Point Central leading Beardstown. Beardstown has the ball 2nd and 9 on their own 22-yard line.
8-0 in favor of Greenfield at the end of the first quarter. 14-0 with 11:27 left at half. I do believe that's Greenfield Northwestern. They didn't really tell us that one. West Central leading 6-0 in the early going in their contest. Beardstown facing, what's the down situation? Now it's 7-6 Carrollton. 8:55 left in the half. Beardstown with the football. In the middle. Who was the ball carrier to?
That was Heller on that carry.
Okay, Ethan Heller. They were on the, we'll give Heller 4 on the play. 3 positive yards for Ethan. He'll be in that shotgun formation, I do believe, here. Nope, they're in the wishbone. Meyer, the quarterback. Starting a man in motion, illegal procedure. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against Beardstown, and they'll now have 10 yards in penalties. That'll move them back to bring up a 3rd and about 9. And it looks like they're going to set the ball right on the 21-yard line with 11:20 left in the half. Looking for the set here on the screen with you. Looking down, and I do believe they've got a wide out. Nope, no wideouts. Double tight end set. Back to pass is Myers. Little screen pass. Penalty flies on the play. Right back to the sticks there. And they'll keep the clock running, but then they'll kill it on the penalty. Saw a late flag in the offensive backfield. That's usually holding. See what they call on the play. Preliminary indication. Illegal shift against Beardstown. And they could decline that if they wanted to. Why would you take that? You don't have to. But they are going to move them back. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 14. Or 3rd down and 14, I should say. With 11:08 left in the half. We'll try to get you some scores on the Pittsfield game here pretty soon, too.
Jacob has a score. It is 15-8. Pittsfield has the ball. Olympia's up.
Okay, that's on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. They're going to turn that one down. That's what I thought they would do. And so it'll be a punt formation. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 9. And Beardstown to punt for the 4th time tonight. 2 men back deep for Camp Point Central now. Looks like, is that Rodriguez back there?
That is Rodriguez and Rigg.
And Rigg back there. 2 pretty good scampers. Heller gets the hike from center. Gets the kick off. Going to move up and let the ball pick it up at the 46. 50-yard line, 45, still on his feet, 40, 35, cutting to the outside, 25, 20, 15, 10, to the end zone. Marco Rodriguez picks the ball up on the 36-yard line, and Rodriguez goes how far? We got the replay on that. Show it to us, Tim, on the Sheila Davidsmeyer replay. Gets the ball right about the 46. Cuts across the middle, back to the left on the grain, getting some good blocking. And Rodriguez finds the end zone from 54 yards out on the punt return. And now the conversion comes. That happened at the 10:46 mark of the second quarter of play. Marco Rodriguez. Probably his first touchdown running like that in a varsity game, I would think. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Double wing formation. Hike the ball across the middle. Gittenbacher trying to get in, still on his feet, looking for the end zone, and does not get in, so the point after is no good. Timeout on the field, 21-0. Panthers with the lead. Back in a minute.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Brown County and Minden no score in their ball game, 21-0 Camp Point Central here. Pittsfield trails 15-14 to Stanford Olympia. And we got an update on the Q&D score. Q&D is up, 13-0 in the second quarter with 10:23 left. And we got to check who they are playing now. So it's against Rock, no, and that's Quincy leading 13-0. Not Quincy Notre Dame against Rock Island. Kick across the middle is a short one. Going to be taken at the 35-yard line. Running back trying to turn the corner and will get no gain on the play. That was Parker McCoy. Parker McCoy gets it back to the 35, and that's where Beardstown will have it 1st and 10. 10 minutes and 9 seconds?
Yes.
That orange number there's a little tough for me, old buddy.
Yep, our color blindness is coming out.
21-0 Panthers as they miss the two-point conversion. In the wishbone formation is Beardstown from the 35, 1st and 10. Camp Point Central now with 9 first downs and 3 touchdowns. The last one a punt return. Offense still really hasn't kind of exploded and had a good drive. Meyer, the quarterback, looks at his sleeve. Looks like he might be calling an audible here. Now finally under center. Play clock not running. He'll hand the ball, second man through. Taken down there on a 1-yard gain.
That was Looker on that run there.
Looker's going to gain 1 on the play. 11 yards for him. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 36, and we're at the 10-20 mark. Should be down under 10 minutes here before this ball is high. Beardstown looking at their sleeves, trying to get the play here. Acadia National Park in Maine, Gary Kessner and his wife, the in-laws of Brad Dixon. Got a beautiful daughter and an honorary son-in-law, I think. Meyer back to pass, tries a little swing pass, completes it at about the 38-yard line. The run after is going to take him to the 41. Looks like he passed it to Looker, did Meyer. So it goes from the 36, that's a 5-yard pass play to Looker. And that should bring up a 3rd and 4 as the ball right about the 41-yard line. 9:25 and counting left in the half. Glad you've joined us on the broadcast tonight. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield at the airport. For all your concrete lawn ornaments needs, call them at 285-5013. Stop by and see them at Real Net and Twine. Meyer's going to pitch the ball back to Heller on the outside, trying to turn the corner. Trying to change direction now. Heller's trying to get some running room. Got some blocking across the 45, 50. Going to be brought down after a good stretch out all the way down to the 41-yard line. So it goes 18 yards, does Heller on the play, and a 1st down for Beardstown. Their 2nd first down of the ball game, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the Camp Point Central 41 as Heller changed direction, and the Beardstown lineman did a nice job setting the blocks on that, Timmer.
Yeah, they made sure that this whole left side was sealed off so that Heller could get around them and gain 18 yards on that play.
Kind of an inventive play that time. I don't think that was their original intent. He just didn't see anything on the right, and a lot of times you get some blocks in the back, but not that time. Meyer, the quarterback, from the 41, 1st and 10, Panther territory for Beardstown. Hand the ball fullback, across the middle. He's going to be stacked up after a short gain. Looker's going to pick up 2 on the play. 13 on the night, bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 43. That'll put us down inside of 8 minutes. There's a lot of running going on here, so the clock is running quickly. 21-0 Panthers on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. They set the ball right on the 43-yard line after the 2-yard run by Looker. Stay tuned for the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show on Central Illinois Sports. Beardstown takes a long time because they are not in a hurry here. They want to burn clock and keep this game as close as possible. You know, a score now. Now Beardstown's going to call their 3rd timeout. That's an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it 2. Back with more after this.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. I
do believe it's a 2nd and 8, is it not, Tim?
That is what I have, yes.
Yep, 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Beardstown takes their 3rd timeout. 7:36 left in the half. Why'd you look at me so funny?
I did?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
How's that Pittsfield and Stanford game going?
Stanford is up 21-14 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
Quincy up 21-0 against Rocky. Q&D, it says up 13-0. Run across the middle. Oh, quarterback Myers still has it. He's across the 35 down to the 34. He's going to gain 9 yards in the play, and that ought to be enough for a 1st down, I think. No, way short. Why did he's down in the 34, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. My mistake. 7:15 left, but 4 down territory. Nice job by Myers on the 6-yard run. Gets him back to positive yardage. Wishbone formation. The sophomore in Zach Meyer, the quarterback. Looker, the fullback. They give it to Looker across the middle. He's carrying people down close to the 1st down. Down to the 30-yard line. And Looker's going to pick up 5, and that'll be the Tigers' 3rd 1st down of the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 30 as they're marching the ball down the field. Panthers' defensive line has got to shore up here, or Beardstown's going to be in pay dirt. We'll take a look at some of the other scores for you on the scoreboard as we'll update those on the WIVC page. Calhoun up 28-6 before the half against North Green. Second man through, carrying the ball, taken down there. Heller back in the game now, gets the ball back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, no loss on the play. I don't think there was any gain on that play, so we'll call it a 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Beardstown back at the line of scrimmage with those wristbands on, calling the plays from the sidelines. Not a lot of huddling going on in a game like this. 5:45 and counting. Play clock down to 15. Game clock down to 5:40. They'll let it tick down. Now Meyer will call them set at the line in the wishbone. Double tight end set. Give him the ball deep on the right side to Heller. He's going to carry the ball inside the 30 down to about the 26. I think he's going to pick up about 4 on the play. 3rd down and 6 as Heller picks up 4 on that play. He's got 25 yards on the night now. We'll look at all those stats at halftime here. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Now it looks like Myers on a wideout as Heller will be in the pistol formation, taking the hike from center. 2 wideouts to the right. One on the left and a tight end. Single setback. Hike from center. Heller's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to dance across the middle. Got the 1st down and more. Heller with a head of steam down around the 11-yard line. He's going to take the ball 15 yards and a 1st down. Goes up to 40 yards on the night. Their 4th 1st down. This series started on their own 35-yard line. They have now run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays, and they are the 1st and 10 on about the 12-yard line they're calling it. Beardstown with the ball. Meyer back in the quarterback position. Nope, they got 2 wideouts to the right again, 1 to the left. Looks like Heller will be in the quarterback formation at the shotgun. Looker to his right. He's moved back and forth like doing a hokey pokey. Hike from center. And the ball is loose.
Looker ran in front of the ball there and hit it, and I believe that Camp Point might have recovered it.
Central may have recovered the fumble. We'll take a look and see. Heller was trying to get to the ball, but Looker hit it with his body. Nope, Tigers got it back. Where is the ball located, Tim?
Looks like it's at the 13.
So they'll lose a couple of yards on 1 yard on the play to bring up a 2nd down and 11. So Looker's going to lose a yard on that one. Heller in the pistol. Looker to his right. 3 wideouts on the right. Haven't seen a lot of passing yet. Let's see if Looker can find an opening. Throwing a couple screen passes early. Quick hitter on the left-hand side. Find the running back. Still on his feet. Panthers tackle him at about the, 10-yard line? Call it the 11. Gain of 2 on the play. Who was the guy that received the ball?
That was Zach DeSaller.
Zach DeSaller with the 2-yard play. Heller with a 2-yard pass. Looker back once again. With Looker to his left this time. Little quarterback keeper was successful not long ago. Let's see what they want to do here. He is going to keep it himself. Tuck across the middle. Going to be stacked up inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Heller's going to pick up 3 on the play. And I think it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 8. Oh, 4th down. Panthers want the timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We tell you more when we come back. Panthers lead it 21-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
When you're shopping at the grocery store, do you ever wonder where your beef comes from? Here at Jersey's, we do not. We know all of our beef comes directly from GJY Beef Company in Brown County. We know that these cattle are born and raised right here in our own backyard. So next time that you're looking for a juicy burger, ribeye sandwich, or mouth-watering steak, look no further than GJY Beef Company and Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Cape Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
After the Camp Point Central timeout with 2:31 left in the half, it's going to bring up a fourth down play for Beardstown. They got about, 8 yards to go?
I have them about 6.
Look at the yard marker. Yep, call it 6. 4th and 6, and the ball is on what?
I'd say the 8.
Call it the 8-yard line. So they need most of that to get the first down, or 8 to get the points. Trying to get on the scoreboard. Heller, the quarterback. Long count here. Down to 10 on the play clock. Back to pass is Heller. A little pressure. Finds his receiver. He does not. And it's incomplete, and the Panthers will take over on downs on the incomplete pass. So it'll be 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 8-yard line with 2:27 left in the half, and they have not shown that they can take the ball directly down the field much yet this season. So we'll see if Mr. Niekamp and company can make that happen.
A little update on the Pittsfield game. Pittsfield just scored a touchdown, so it is now 23-20.
Have they went for the extra point?
They already did, and they didn't.
A lot of difference in a game like that. We'll have scores at halftime. Panthers across the middle, on his feet, running on the outside. Good running room for the Panthers.
That was Rigg on that play.
Rigg takes the ball to the left-hand side, out to about the 23-yard line. So give him 15 on the play. Riggs had a big first half. Watch the play, Tim.
Ball's handed off to, I believe it's Weir on the opposite side.
Weir gets the ball on the left-hand side, picks up another first down, so the Panthers back-to-back first downs here. Now with 11, no huddle offense, 2 minutes left in the half.
Sorry, that was also Rigg there.
Rigg with another running play. What did he get on that play?
He got about 11, I would say.
Did they get the first down?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Rigg's running wild tonight. He's already got 96 yards unofficially. Now they start the clock. Niekamp gives the ball on the outside. Running across the middle, tripped up at about the 44-yard line.
And that one was Weir that time.
Weir runs the ball to the 44. So how much did he get on that play, Tim?
I'd say he got about 8.
Thank you. Ball on the right-hand side. Gittenbacher across the 50 down to the 48. Give him 10 on the play. Another first down. That stops the clock. Panthers still have a couple of timeouts. 1:23 and counting. They started that clock quick. 1st and 10 Panthers. From the 48 of Beardstown. Give the ball Gittenbacher left-hand side. Stacked up there. Not much gain on the play. Give him 3. And the Panthers will face a 2nd and 7. From about the 45-yard line. No huddle offense. 58 seconds left in the half. Leading 21-0. Niekamp, the quarterback, taking his time here. Man in motion, has trouble with the ball. Ball comes loose. Let's see who got that one. Clock is still running. Beardstown recovers the second fumble by the Panthers. And so the Panthers' drive ends on a fumble as Weir and Niekamp couldn't get together on that one. So you got to credit Niekamp with the fumble, and that's the second fumble the Panthers have lost tonight. It'll be Beardstown ball with 40 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line as Beardstown recovers the fumble. Not taking care of the ball. Heller in the pistol formation. 2 wideouts on each side. See if he can put some points on the board before the half. Illegal procedure against Beardstown as they had a man moving. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and be costly again for Beardstown. 15 yards and penalties for them, 25 on the Panthers, but those 2 fumbles have really been tough. Now 1st and 15 from the 42 for Beardstown with 40 seconds left in the half. Set the ball. Should start the clock.
Will it start after a fumble?
No, they should start the clock here because it was an illegal procedure, right? Nope, I guess it's never been hiked yet. That's why. Heller in the pistol. Good hike from center. Back to pass. Got some time now being rushed out of the pocket. Throws it right-hand side on the sidelines. Completed. Zach Meyer catches the ball on the side there. From Heller down to the 47. 5 yards on the pass play. And with 34 seconds as he stepped out of bounds, Beardstown will run the second down play. 5 yards on the play. Panthers now blitzing, trying to get to Heller. Heller with a good block. That ball is going to be thrown out of bounds, incomplete. That'll stop the clock. One of the Panthers is down on the blind side, and that'll be a penalty against Beardstown, as you can't do that in football anymore. So the clock is stopped with 27 seconds left. Who's down on the field, Tim?
I cannot really tell. It was the blitzer, and Looker came out and hit him with a block kind of high, and I believe that's why he's down.
Yeah. Man is down, but you cannot blindside anybody in high school football anymore.
It's number 65, which is Jace Wallace.
Jace Wallace, who had a little bit of a bugaboo coming into the game, but he looks to be okay. He's going to limp off to the sidelines, but I think we'll see Jace again. Might just got the wind knocked out of him. That'll be an unsportsmanlike penalty and 15 yards against Beardstown.
And I believe it's because of what happened after the play, not because of what happened in the play.
Is that right? What happened?
I believe that it was more of like a taunting kind of play.
I see. After the block, then the man said something, and that's why they called it. They didn't call it on the block. They called it on the taunting afterwards, Tim seems to think. 15 yards against Beardstown on that one, 30 yards in penalties, so they're going to have a long yardage situation here. Trying to find the sticks on the other side even.
Ball is at the 27-yard line.
They got to get the ball all the way down to the Panther 43, so 33 or 23 plus 6, so it's a second down and about 30. Heller back to pass, runs to the right. Hit as he releases the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Heller was 7 yards in passing, and that stops the clock with 22 seconds left. They'll bring up a third down. Called about 3rd and 30. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, about 34, I do believe, actually. But anything can happen with 22 seconds left. 21-0 Panthers on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard over Beardstown here before the half. The clock has not been running much lately. Heller with a high hike. He's going to try to run the ball. Tackled there at about the 36-yard line. Or no, the 26-yard line. And the Panthers will call a timeout with 15 seconds left, I think.
And there was also a flag that flew on that play.
Oh, okay, that's why they stopped the clock on the flag.
The Panthers did want to call a timeout, so I think they still will.
And that'll be an Adams Fiber timeout. Adams Network timeout. We're back with more after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Camp Point Central calls the Adams Fiber Network timeout. Top-notch local computer sales and repairs. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423. After the timeout, Beardstown faces a 3rd and 34 in this situation with 15 seconds left. Panthers wanted to see if they can get them to have to punt one more time. They have run one punt back all the way. Don't forget about Bowlers Universe. They'll be there till 11 o'clock tonight. Lots of fun, good draft beers and pizza and more, all at the Bowlers Universe. Don't think Charlie will make it back from Stanford to supper tonight, Tim.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be there.
Back to punt is Beardstown. Is it not a third down? It's a fourth?
Yeah, it's a fourth down. That last
down.
play would have been the...
Now the ball is hiked, and we've got a penalty, illegal procedure against Beardstown. That's going to move the ball back another 5 yards. That'll take the ball inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line, I think. Should bring up a fourth and about 39. The bus ride for a first down, let's face it. Ball now on about the 19-yard line. We'll have the Little Jess Motors halftime show for you. Recap the scoring, yardage, and more. A hike from center. We've got a penalty. The ball is going to come loose, and it's going to roll at the 41-yard line, but we had another penalty, did we not? Down to the 7-second mark. Let's see what's going to happen. Officials get together. It's going to go against Beardstown. Oh, illegal substitution. Beardstown wants to decline that penalty and give Camp Point Central the ball on the 41-yard line of Beardstown.
I just believe they don't want to have to punt again and give it another chance to bring it back.
Right. 7 seconds left in the half. We'll update scoring throughout the area on the halftime show. Panthers lead at 21-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PCRE Real Estate and Auction, Chris Nichols, 217-473-3777 here on Central Illinois Sports. Kathy and I take off for Billings, Montana at 8:30 in the morning from St. Louis. Don't worry, we got cameras on, folks. We can see at every moment. Plus, Jacob and like a killer police dog are staying at my house, I think. Right, Tim? Man in motion, back to pass is Niekamp. Throws one up. Going to be picked off. Almost received. Nope, incomplete. No time left in the clock, and we have reached halftime. So a second quarter that sees 6 points scored. Panthers lead at 21-0 here at halftime. It is the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Quincy, Illinois halftime show, family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and buy a car. 3431 Main Street, across from Quincy High School. Panthers lead at 21-0 at halftime. We'll take a break. More comes your way after these.
This month, Little Jess is celebrating our 55th year in business. And to show our appreciation, we're offering select new vehicles at just $55 over invoice, plus you get all the incentives. During Jeep Adventure Days, get a new 24 Jeep Wrangler Sport for just $35.7. Pay $0 down and get a super low payment of only $389 per month. Save $11,561 on a new 24 Jeep Grand Cherokee Unlimited. During Ram Power Days, you can save $13,184 on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, never pay more if you don't have a trade-in. Little Jess celebrating 55 years.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Fall in love with Cascom. The leaves may be changing, but our commitment to our customers never does. Reliable high-speed internet, along with our award-winning customer service, we have knowledgeable service technicians in your area 24 hours a day. For you new customers, we are extra lovable. Call today and get a free installation on any new service. Wow! I'll bet you want our phone number, 1-800-252-1799. Call for details and a date. 1-800-252-1799.
Brian Dickut Trucking LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Panthers up 21-0 here at halftime. They scored at the 4:41 mark of the first quarter of play as we saw Curtis Rigg go, let's see, I want to get this right. Did he go 71 yards? No. 11-yard run by Ginnenbacher is what it was, by Elijah Ginnenbacher. That came at the 4:41 mark. The kick after was good from 25 yards out, and they led 7-0. Panthers would fumble the ball early in the game and late in the first quarter or first half of play, which was their bugaboo. But Connor Bush would go in from 16 yards out with 44 seconds left in the first quarter. And the run by Ginnenbacher for the two-point conversion from 3 yards out was good. It was 15-0 Panthers. Then a 54-yard punt return by Marco Rodriguez at the 10:48 mark was the touchdown that made it 21-0. The run after was no good, and that's our halftime score here. Other scores around the area, Stanford Olympia leads Pittsfield 23-20. Rushville Industry at halftime 14-7 over Anawan. Calhoun 28-6 over Calhoun late in the second quarter. Greenfield Northwestern 14-0 over Pleasant Hill at halftime. It is West Central with a 12-7 lead over Carrollton around halftime, and Quincy High School leads 35-0. Tim, you got any other scores for us there?
The last update on the Q&D game, they were up 7-0 in the first quarter, but I believe it is more by this point. We have... I don't believe I have any more that you have not read that are important to us.
Well, we're going to have halftime stats here on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. We also tell you about Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with all your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon 217-285-4404. And the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Read all about it on Wednesdays. Panthers lead at 21-0 over Beardstown. They'll get the second half kickoff. We'll have individual stats and more scores for you when we come back after these.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Why choose between high quality and low prices when you can have both? It's a private brand bonanza at your local Farm and Home Supply starting on September 6th. The items you can only find at your local store, like Noble Outfitters work pants, 25% off for both men and women. Plus, it's going to get cold soon, so we got 20% off all Noble hoodies. Plus, you can get a 40-pound bag of Heartland Harvest dog food for only $22.99 starting that price. Lots of outdoor work to do, so we got Harvest King ready-to-use fuel at $5.99. Oh yeah, hunting season's almost here, so Duke and Boom pop-up line for $50. Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Helena Agri, Camp Point, Illinois, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Central Illinois Athletics. For all your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agri, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, and Matt Hughes, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 593-7761 for Helena Agri of Camp Point. 21-0 here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Some stats for you. Beardstown's run the ball 25 times for 65 yards. They passed it 8 times, completed 5 for 20 yards. They have 4 first downs in the ball game. Camp Point Central has rushed the ball 13 times for 190 yards, 0 for 1 passing in the first half, and they lead at 21-0. Individual rushing in the first half, Ethan Heller for Beardstown, 12 carries, 40 yards. Zach Myers carried the ball 3 times for no yardage. Gunnar Looker has run the ball 8 times for 17 yards. 8 yards for Colby DeSaller in 2 carries. And also the other DeSaller boy, which is Zach DeSaller, ran the ball 1 time for 2 yards. And passing, Zach Meyer 3 for 3 for 13 yards. Ethan Heller is 2 for 5 for 7 total yards. On the Camp Point Central side of things, Curtis Rigg has 96 yards and 4 carries, 38 yards for Zach Weir and 3 carries, 40 yards for Elijah Ginnebacher and 5 carries, 16 yards for Connor Bush and a touchdown in 1 carry in the first half. Cale Niekamp was 0 for 1 from passing in the first half. Those are some of our stats. Quincy up 41-0 over Rocky. Altoff leads Belleville East 28-21 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Macomb 14-6 over Illini West. Camp Point Central leads 21-0 here.
Other scores we've got for you. Eastland Pearl City leads Fulton, who's the number 9 rated team in 1A, 32-12. What else you got, Tim?
It says that Sacred Heart Griffin is beating Jacksonville 7-0 in the last score that we got.
What quarter? Does it say second quarter?
It says first quarter still.
First quarter. Also, I think we told you West Central was leading Carrollton by a 12-7 count after trailing 7-6 in that game. That's a shootout. No score in the Minden Unity Brown County game. Sullivan Oka Valley 12-6 at halftime over Cumberland, 2-2-0 teams.
Byron is up 14-3 on Williamsville at half.
That's a heck of a game, too. Two tremendous teams there. Columbia leads Taylorville 21-13 at halftime. Clinton over Tremont 42-0 at halftime. Some of the other scores on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll come back and talk more about the halftime here. Panthers lead at 21-0 over the Tigers. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Tim's got a few other scores to update on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
The last update on the New Berlin and Porta game, New Berlin was winning 35-16 over Porta. Lena Winslow is up 16-14 over Stockton at half on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard, and Athens is up 20-7 on Pleasant Plains at halftime.
The team that Pittsfield beat a week ago. And Pittsfield down 23-20 at halftime to a Stanford Olympia squad who's highly rated in the state of Illinois. So Pittsfield playing competitive there, see if they can make some adjustments at halftime. Here, Beardstown trails Camp Point Central 21-0. And I'm sure the coaching staff from Camp Point Central not real happy about some of the things going on there.
I also have Maroa Forsyth beating Auburn 51-0 at halftime.
Wow. I mean, Auburn's a team that I expected to be pretty good. Maroa up 51-0. Now, Maroa always in the top 4 in the state each year in 2A, but that's quite a score. That one is too. That all comes your way on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PCRE Real Estate and Auction for all your real estate needs. Call them at 217-473-3777 or go to PCRErealestate.com to find out all their new listings and to get yourself hooked up with them to get something sold. We are just about ready for the second half. We'll take our final break. Second half kickoff. Panthers will have the ball when we come back after these.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Well, it'll be Beardstown kicking off to Camp Point Central. Can you see who's teeing it up there, Tim?
That would be number 3 is what Jacob says, Zach DeSaller.
Zach DeSaller is the man going to kick off. I thought that was the man we could see right in front of him.
Jacob says number 2, actually.
Okay, that's Colby DeSaller. Kickoff going to be taken at about the 25-yard line, 35-yard line, going to be taken out to the midfield line. People knocked out of bounds. And who was the return man on that, Tim?
I could not check. I was trying to
read it was Rigg.
Hand signals.
I think it was Rigg. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 in Beardstown territory at the 48-yard line. And at the 11:55 mark of the 3rd quarter. First half went fairly quick, but then it slowed down right at the end, about the 8:22 mark here on the clock. So we may be here till about 9:30 or so. You see Niekamp at quarterback, double wing formation, Ginnebacher straight behind him. Man in motion. They give the ball on the switch. On the left-hand side, that's Riggs, still on his feet, carrying people down the field past the 35-yard line. Riggs going to get the ball down to the 34, so he will gain 14 yards on the play and be over 100 on the night with 110, and the Panthers pick up their 13th first down of the ball game. 34-yard line, just underway, second half. Panthers had trouble taking care of the football. Sure, they talked about that. Double wing set again. Weir on the right, or I should say Rigg on the right. Give the ball on the outside.
That was Ginnebacher.
Ginnebacher carrying the ball. He's going to get it inside the 20. And a man down on the field. That's a Beardstown player. We'll take the break. Back in 30 seconds. I think it's a cramp. Panthers lead at 21-0.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Injury fine, just a cramp. Panthers 1st and 10 from the 20. Niekamp gets the ball right side, trying to turn the corner. Got some blocking in front of him this time. Carrying the ball that time was Weir, I do believe.
That was Weir there.
He's taken out of bounds inside the 15, call it the 14, give him 6 on the play. 44 yards for Weir now. $14-yard line, 2nd down and 4. 10:45 left, 3rd quarter, just underway. Give the ball left-hand side. Coming across the middle, that's Rigg with it. Curtis Rigg gets inside the 10. Down to the 9-yard line. That'll be another 1st down. Give him 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 1st and goal as Rigg with another 6 on the play. What?
A little update for the Pittsfield game. Pittsfield is up 26-23 now.
How about that? What about the extra point?
They did not make it.
They needed a few of those. On the outside, Panthers running the ball inside the 5-yard line.
It looks like the ball came out after Rigg carried it, but they say he was already down.
Okay, so Rigg's going to get the ball down to what yard line are they at, Tim?
Looks like the 3.
Give him 6 on the play. 2nd down, goal to goal. From the 3. Niekamp starts a man in motion. They give it to Genenbacher. He's going to carry it to the house. Genenbacher from 3 yards out for the touchdown, his 2nd of the night. It comes at the 10:02 mark of the 3rd quarter of play. Panthers now lead at 27-0. Here's the replay of that run. Sheila Davidsmeyer replay. Genenbacher gets a couple lead blockers, takes it in from 3 yards out. Now they'll kick the extra point. Rodriguez to kick. He's 1 for 1 from there. Has trouble putting it down, and it is no good as they just could not get the ball done. Having trouble with the snap still. Timeout on the field. Panthers lead it 27-0. We're back with more after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
27-0. Pittsfield, or Camp Point Central with the lead over Beardstown. Pittsfield up 26-23 with 10:20 left in the 3rd quarter of play. Jacob Hull is going to be at the Moose doing comedy skits down the road sometime because he thinks he's funny even if he's not, right? Yeah, we'll see. Marco Rodriguez will kick off from his own 40, taking that little stance this time. Last time he faked the onside and then kicked it into the end zone.
Last time he actually did that.
The one before that, yep. Here's Rodriguez. He'll kick it off across the middle. It's going to be taken at about the 25-yard line. Trying to get outside is the Beardstown ball carrier. Gets it out to the 37. Call it the 38. Davis on the return where it'll be 1st and 10 for Beardstown from the 38 with 9:57 left in the quarter.
Tackle on that play by Cale Niekamp.
LSSD Trucking 3D Leasing, phone 217-285-2808. Call the Dunham Boys for all your trucking needs. And the Moose Lodge 420. How about a pork chop tomorrow? They'll be benefiting somebody. You can bet on that. 1st and 10 for the Beardstown Tigers from their own 37-yard line. Call it the 38. Meyer, the quarterback. Wishbone formation behind him. Give the ball on. That's Heller with it. Gets it across the 40. Down to the 41. Gain of 3 on the play for Heller. And Heller now with 47
49 yards on the night. 4 first downs versus 15 for Camp Point Central. It's a 2nd down and 7 from the 41. Meyer brings him set. Gives the ball to Looker across the middle. Looker still on his feet. Carries it across the 45 to the 46. That ought to be, maybe even the 47. That ought to be a 6-yard gain and just a little short of the first down. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
The ball fell out there, and the center recovered it on that play.
Nice job by Stevenson. Both teams having a little trouble taking care of the football. Both teams, I guess, tackling it hard. From the 47, it is a 3rd down and 1. Don't forget, the Panthers have been caught offsides a couple times on a hard count. You'd think Beardstown would give that a go right off the bat. Meyer, the quarterback, the sophomore, under center with the wishbone. Tries to hand the ball off across the middle. Looks like Looker's got the first down and more out to the 50. 3 yards and a first down for the Tigers, their 5th first down. Looker picks up 3. Good up front blocking that time. He's got 26 yards in 10 carries.
Beardstown with the ball on the 50-yard line. There is 20 seconds left on the play clock. They are looking over to the sideline to get their play. Haven't got it yet.
8 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Headphone came unplugged. Tim, you saved the day. Meyer, the quarterback. Give the ball to Heller across the middle. Good set, good head of steam. He's going to be stopped after he gets it out to about the 47-yard line. Elliott Craig wanted him to be able to keep going on the play, but he was definitely stopped. So he'll gain, let's see, from the 50 to the 47, 3 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 7. You know, it's a fine line there because if you blow it too early, you stop the guy. But if you don't blow it early enough, he gets hit a lot of times. And his forward progress had stopped on the play, and the Panthers had relaxed. Just short of the 47-yard line for Beardstown, they face a 2nd down and 7. 7-11 left in the quarter. Now the handoff goes on the side to Looker. Looker's going to get the ball down to the 46-yard line, so he'll gain a yard on the play and bring up a 3rd and 6. Looker's had some tough yardage, 29 yards and 11 carries, but he's done a nice job tonight. And that front line for Beardstown trying to open holes against that big Panther defensive line. They've really tried to isolate Niekamp, so you haven't heard Caden Niecamp's number quite as often. Wishbone formation. Hand the ball to Heller in the deep handoff. He's got running room, 1st down and more, still on his feet. Down all the way to the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the play and another 1st down. Heller picks up 11 more. Running hard that time was Ethan Heller. Now Stanford Olympia has taken a 29-26 lead over Pittsfield with 7:06 left in the quarter, and they will try the extra point to put them up by 4. Good football game at Stanford tonight on Central Illinois Sports. 27-0 here. Camp Point Central with the lead. Beardstown trying to make some noise on the offensive side. Started on their own 38. They've got it all the way down to the 35 of the Panthers. Meyer hands the ball to Looker across the middle. Looker carries some people. All the way down to the 26-yard line. He's going to pick up a 1st down. They're going to call it a 1st down, so give him 10 on the play. Thought he might be a little short, but he's got another and the 7th 1st down, 4 in this series. Beardstown looking pretty positive on that, are they not, Timmer?
Yeah, they're looking like they're keeping on keeping on, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll think about that all night. 5:25 in counting. Wishbone formation again. Myers has been able to use it. Now he loses the ball and has to fall on it. And it'll be a 1-yard loss for Meyer on the 26-yard line. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 11.
We'll be under 5 minutes left third quarter here. Many thought this would be a running clock, but you know, Camp Point Central's basically played them about like Pleasant Hill did. Pleasant Hill won 20-0 last week. Beardstown knocking on the door here at the 26 with a 2nd and 11. Give the ball to Heller across the middle. Inside the 25, call it to 23. No, that was Looker again, my mistake. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8, so Looker's going to pick up 3. 42 yards for him now, unofficially. 3rd down and 7 yards to go with the ball on the 23-yard line of Camp Point Central with 4:15 left in the third quarter. Panthers lead at 27-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. They give the ball to Heller on the outside. Turns the corner. Got the first down. One man to beat inside the 15. Down to the 14-yard line, giving 9 more yards and another first down, the 5th in the series. Heller running hard there. He's got 72 yards and 16 carries. 1st and 10 from the 14. Beardstown knocking on the door. Camp Point Central trying to hold them out. Gave up 14 last week, was shut out in the first week. Beardstown looking for some points here. Something they could not get last week against Pleasant Hill's big line. 3:40 and counting. Third quarter action from the 14, 1st and 10. Meyer, the quarterback, hands the ball on the delayed handoff. And the ball comes loose. And let's see what the officials say. Camp Point Central has got it on the fumble. Was that Looker?
That was Looker on the run, and Weir recovered the fumble.
Weir recovered the fumble, so Looker's going to gain a yard, then fumble the ball, and 2 turnovers on the Panthers, 1 on Beardstown, and 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the, I think, 13-yard line. Is that correct?
That looks right to me, yes.
Camp Point Central with the ball now, with 3:27 left in the quarter. So the turnover cost Beardstown the chance to get points. Olympia did make the point after, so it's 30-26 Olympia on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Quarterback freshman Cale Niekamp has trouble with the ball, trying to give it back. Ball loose on the ground. Let's see what happened. Beardstown has recovered the 3rd fumble by the Panthers, and that's going to give Beardstown great field position from the 13-yard line. So Beardstown's got it right back. Niekamp and Summey having trouble with the exchange there, and Beardstown 1st and 10. 3:21 left third quarter. Panthers lead at 27-0, but Beardstown knocking on the door. Whistle by the official there. Man late coming in for Camp Point Central on the defensive side is one of their defensive linemen. Now we're ready for play. Play clock down to 8. Beardstown needs to hustle. Down to 4. Meyer gives the ball left-hand side. Looker gets the ball down to about the 10, but there's a hanky on the field, and that'll stop the clock. Preliminary indication. Face mask against Camp Point Central. Does not look like a personal foul, but it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers. So a face mask will give Beardstown 5 more yards. Looks like it's going to be at the 5. So it's a 2nd down. It should be about, 3? That's not right. Should be 2. 2nd down and 2. Get the ball on the outside. Man trying to turn the corner. Beardstown could not get the corner turn. DeSaller, that's Zach DeSaller with the run. Who was he tackled by there, Tim?
I really could not tell on that play. There's a lot of people bunched up there.
You were in stereo-eyed that time on me, weren't you? How far did he get the ball down to?
Looks like he gained about a yard.
Okay.
Quarterback Meyer under center. Give the ball to Looker across the middle. Pile up there. Going to get the ball down to what, about the 2-yard line? Should that not have a chance to be a first down? There's no signal yet. Now they're calling timeout, setting the ball down. They are not calling a first down yet, correct? Fourth down.
They're saying it's third, but the last down was third.
Yep, should be fourth down, I think, but they still got third on the box. Outside Heller going to be stacked up with no gain on the play, possibly a loss. Get hit about the 5-yard line, did he not? I thought that was fourth down, but apparently not.
I believe it was fourth down. That's what I had in
our
system.
But they did not show that. Beardstown back to the line of scrimmage. They need about 3 now as Heller lost 2 on the play. And so it's a fourth down and about 4 yards for the first down and about 6 yards for the touchdown. See what they decide to do here. Looks like Meyer will be under center. Down to 4-3-2. Beardstown will have to call the timeout. It's an Adams Network timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws you. Visit followthefiber.net.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Well, Tim looked back, and we have determined now. How about the face mask? So was that possibly?
That was before this.
Okay,
set of downs.
So this is their 5th down, but they're calling it 4th down and about 3? 4 Beardstown from the 5. Heller barks out the signals. Ball hiked over his head, going after the ball, and the Panthers fall on it. And that will end that series as Heller gets it back. So the Panthers will have the ball, it appears, right about the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 as their defense is held. So after 5 downs, they didn't quite get it pulled off. And from the 10-yard line, Panthers will have it with 24 seconds left in the third quarter of play.
I would say that it's about the 14-yard line.
You're right. I was looking on the camera and the screen there, and you couldn't really tell. Now we look at the whole field, and it is about the 14. So the Panthers will have time to run about one more play before the quarter. Ike and White out to the right. Tight end left side, offset I formation. Man in motion. Niekamp has trouble with the hike again. And they're going to stop the clock. I just do not understand how they're having so much trouble. Time after time after time. Lets the nose guard from Beardstown really doing the job, but that's going to cause Niekamp to lose a yard. And the clock should start again here. Should it not?
It should.
Clock ought to be running now, I do
but
believe.
The FAR judge stopped the clock.
Why did he stop it? I don't understand why he stopped the clock there.
I think that Camp Point Central will just let this go out because there's 15 seconds on the play clock.
Now the clock's going to run. They're not going to come out of the huddle, and we have reached the end of the third quarter. 27-0 in favor of Camp Point Central over Beardstown. Fourth quarter play-by-play comes your way in a minute. You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Panthers face a 2nd and 10 after the exchange was a problem again, and somebody asked if it's wet out there. Well, it's not that wet. They're just not doing a good job on the exchange. Panthers will have the ball 2nd and 10, fourth quarter action on about the 14-yard line. 86 yards to go. They lead at 27-0. Offense has really been stopped more by the fumbles. They've had 5 fumbles and lost 3 of them. Pittsfield was trailing 30-26 at last count in their contest at Sanford Olympia. A lot of other good games around the area. Belleville Althoff and Belleville East having a battle. St. Teresa playing tough tonight. And we wait to get things rolling here for the fourth quarter. Now they get her going. 12 minutes left in regulation. Panthers lead at 27-0. I'm sure they've had some conversation about taking care of the football. Niekamp trying to get out of the center and get the ball handed off. He does this time on the right-hand side. Man's going to be stopped coming from the left side. And that should be Zach Weir.
That's Bush on that run.
Oh, Bush on the run. My mistake. What did he get on that play?
He got about 3, so 3rd and 7.
His second carry of the night, 3rd down, 7 yards to go for the Panthers with 11:40 left. His other carry was a 16-yard touchdown for Connor Bush.
They also now have Dylan Mowen as their quarterback.
Mowen's in their quarterbacking. So Mowen, after that leg injury and getting hit last week, Mowen the junior in their quarterbacking. Under center, Summy. A little counter play, right side. Panthers got big distance here. Trying to run away is Rick. Or is that Weir? On the left-hand side, he's got one man to beat. Beats him, breaks the tackle, and into the end zone for the touchdown. Takes the ball all the way from the 17-yard line. That is 83 yards, and the running back on the play?
That is Zach Weir right there.
Weir with an 83-yard run. And a touchdown at the 11:05 mark. No flags on the play. 83 yards on the run. 33-0. And what will the Panthers do for the extra point? Fourth quarter action at the 11:05 mark. And Weir on that counter play got open and away he went. They'll go for 2. Dylan Mound hands the ball to Ginnenbacher. He will crush his way in there for the 2-point conversion. Timeout on the field, 35-0 Panthers. Back with more after this.
Stotze Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotze Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotze Automotive and Tire.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Kickoff
Camp Point Central up 35-0. Pittsfield on the drive here. They're down inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line, trying to take the lead back with 10:55 left fourth quarter action. Driving the ball on a nice run by Davidsmeyer, I do believe. It buffered on me, so I couldn't see. Glad you've joined us here, 35-0. Camp Point Central will kick off again. Marco Rodriguez from the west end zone. We'll wrap it up quickly tonight and head back home. They kick it off across the middle. Going to be taken at about the 18-yard line, 20-25. Running hard to the outside. Is that DeSaller, I do believe? Or is it Davis? Davis. Davis is going to get the ball over the 35 out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Beardstown's going to have it, 1st and 10. With 10:55 left in this contest. So both games at about the same spot. Pittsfield with 10:05 left. Injury on the play. Who had a player down, guys?
It was Beardstown. It was Carter Davis on that play. It looked like he might have got a cramp or something like that.
Possible as the cramps, 3rd game of the season. No doubt about that. Pittsfield had a busted play, so they're still around the 10-yard line. They'll have a
Williamsville is losing 35-3 to Byron.
Not surprising. Byron had a running clock in the championship. Beardstown wants a timeout. We'll take it too. It's Camp Point Central, 35-0 over Beardstown, the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
GSI Grain Bins, maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company, we will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com.
10:57 left in regulation here. 35-0. The lead for the squad from Camp Point Central over Beardstown. Pittsfield with a 4th and 10. And it looks like they have been held. Trailing 30-26, so their defense is going to have to pick it back up with 8:20 left. Ball on about the 10-yard line of Stanford now.
Looker on the run there. He gained about 2 or 3. So give him 2, so it'll be a 2nd and 8.
So Looker gains 45 yards for him on 15 carries. Beardstown does have 8 first downs. Camp Point Central with 17. They lead at 35-0 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. Hope you have fingernails left when you're done. I'll tell you all later. Handoff. Looker across the middle. Gets it to about the 41. He'll gain a couple of yards on the play. Going to bring up about a 3rd, and we'll call it a long 5. 10 minutes left in the contest. 3rd down, 5 yards to go from the 41-yard line. Beardstown needs a play here to make the first down, or they'll have to give the ball back to the Panthers. They may go for it on 4th down even if they were short here. Heller's been the man that's been able to pick up these big yards. And Meyer keeps the ball himself, I do believe. He's going to be tackled at about the 42. He needed 5 and got 1, I think.
I believe the ball came out again, but Beardstown did recover the ball.
A lot of fumbles both sides. And we haven't had a misty rain tonight, but they've had trouble hanging on to the ball. Should be a 4th down and what, about 4? Beardstown probably with the hard count first. Heller would be my choice. And a whistle on the play before it gets going.
little penalties have been the bugaboo of both teams tonight, and fumbles. Yep, it's going to go against Camp Point Central. That's going to give Beardstown a first down. Looks like to me.
Little update on teams around the area. Athens is beating Pleasant Plains 20-7. The last update on the West Central and Carrollton game still has West Central up 12-7.
35 yards on the Panthers, all 5-yard penalties, except for a hold. The official came over to talk to the side judge, and I don't know why we had that confusion after the play was called. Ball out to 47, and we've got 3 officials over here in Beardstown ready to run the ball. But the referee's still on the sidelines, and looks like we may see this do something different because the line judge on this side, ball set on the 47-yard line, 46. Now what are we going to do? Now they're going to march it back. Oh, there is no penalty. So Beardstown didn't get the first down yet, so they face a 4th down. Or it should be a change of possession, should it not? I'm not sure it should still be Beardstown ball. They ran a play, did they not? Nope, they're going to get a chance to run another play and make the first down.
I believe the penalty was before the play.
Yeah, that's
They've also moved the ball up a yard.
Giving the ball to Heller across the middle, but he's going to be bunched up short of the first down. He will not make the first down, and the Panthers will take over on downs. Panthers will have the ball on the Beardstown 44 with 8:56 left in this contest. So the Panthers have got the ball. Now Olympia scored again, so it's 37-26 with 6:42 left in that contest there. Pittsfield's going to have to score quickly. This kickoff coming your way. Panthers 1st and 10 from about the 45. And the ball off across the middle. Big running room. Yeah, the man still on his feet all the way down to the 32-yard line.
That's Bush on the run there.
Bush gains 12 on the play and another first down for the Panthers. Bush has had limited carries, but he's had big yardage. Give him 12 more, 31 yards on 3 carries, and another Panther first down. They're 18th of the night. That will cut into the clock more. You get in that 4th quarter in a game like Pittsfield had, and they get the ball to 10, and they just couldn't move the ball there, and then Stanford was able to score, Stanford Olympia. Across the middle, Camp Point Central will get the ball down to the 25-yard line.
Ball carrier is Bush again.
Bush carries the ball to the 25-yard line. He's going to gain about 7 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 3. Connor Bush has come to play tonight, even with that ankle injury. Here come the Panthers again. No reason to be in a big hurry with 7:45 left. Mowen, the quarterback, wanting to get that job back. Gives it to the 2nd man on the right-hand side, coming from the left side. That should be Weir.
I believe it's Cooley, actually.
Oh, Cooley running the ball now. Okay. Colton Cooley gets the ball down. Another first down. Give him 5 on the play for Cooley and his first carry. Panthers 19th first down, so they've got some new guys in that backfield. Leading 35-0. 7:20 left. Pittsfield game, they had trouble with the internet tonight and a lot of buffering going on. They're doing the best they can with what they have to work with over there. Hard to believe you don't have Wi-Fi in a press box these days. Across the middle, is that Bush?
Yes, it is.
Tackle after the play. A little extracurricular there. Bush gets the ball down to enough for the first down. Correct?
Actually, that might have been a new man that running that ball.
Was that Meyer that time, I'll bet?
Yeah, it was.
Meyer picks up 4, call it 4 on the play. Going to bring up a second down and about 6 if the yard markers are correct. 6:30 left. Panthers trying to run the clock out here, leading 35-0. Handoff left-hand side. Meyer again carrying the pile. Looks like he's going to have almost enough for a first down. Give him 6 on the play. And where will they set the ball? Move the box up about 2 yards short, so give him 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Let's see, 30, 20. We're at about the 13-yard line, I do believe. 5:50 left. Now the quarterback hands it off on that left-hand side. One juke to the end zone and in for the score. Who was the ball carrier, Tim?
Evan Walker, who was announced, which I believe if we check this replay.
Check the replay, let's see. Sheila Davids-Meyer replay. We'll pick up the number here. We'll tell you about the extra point in a second. On the outside, we're in the number 18, correct?
Either 18 or 10.
Might have been Marco Rodriguez. I think it was. Marco. We're going to call Marco with the touchdown. From 13 yards out. Point after is a run. It's going to be no good. Timeout on the field. Give Marco Rodriguez his second touchdown of the night from 13 yards out. Makes it 41-0. The clock will run when we come back after these.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
When you're shopping at the grocery store, do you ever wonder where your beef comes from? Here at Jersey's, we do not. We know all of our beef comes directly from GJY Beef Company in Brown County. We know that these cattle are born and raised right here in our own backyard. So next time that you're looking for a juicy burger, ribeye sandwich, or mouth-watering steak, look no further than GJY Beef Company and Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Cam Point, Illinois.
5:41 left in this contest. We'll tell you if you are trying to watch the Pittsfield-Stanford game and it's buffering, Charlie will upload that game on the way home and you'll be able to watch it again in its entirety. Not much you can do if you don't have an internet signal. Rodriguez kicks the ball across the middle. Going to be taken at the 15-yard line. Big thing here is you don't want anybody to get hurt. Trying to turn the corner is Davis again. He'll be taken out of bounds. Davis does a nice job bringing that ball back. I'm impressed by him. Let's see, Marco Rodriguez, 10 yards on, or 13 yards on the touchdown. 20th first down for the Panthers. They lead at 41-0, and now the clock will run continually without any injuries, timeouts, or anything like that. It will keep on trucking. 5:20 left, and it won't take long. Beardstown, Myers. Nope, Heller is behind the center in the pistol formation. Try to get the ball to Heller and see what he can do here. If you are watching, you can shut down and come back and the game may reset. Heller trying to go the distance. It's going to be knocked down by one of the Panther defenders. That time on the defense was Mason Collins, the inside linebacker. So an incomplete pass.
does not stop the clock. The clock will continue to tick. Hey, we'll try not to update you on that Pittsfield game. Maybe that'll give you a chance to be able to go to it and watch it in its entirety here in a minute when it gets uploaded again. Heller in the shotgun formation. Throws a little swing pass on the outside. Man spins a couple of times, gets by a couple of tacklers. Zach DeSoller with the reception. Give him 5 on the play, 7 yards in receptions for him. Heller completes on his 3rd completion of 7 attempts. Coming out now is Zach DeSoller. Meyer in on the wide side here, who plays quarterback part of the time when Heller's not in that passing situation. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 for Beardstown. 3:30 left and counting. 41-0, Camp Point Central. Getting by the fumble, so they're going to try a little swing pass to Meyer. He'll run it around the outside, try to break free, get it out to about the 43-yard line. He'll gain 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 4th down situation, I do believe. Sometimes you get 5, though. You never know. Ball now resting on the 44-yard line. Beardstown needs to get about 4 yards for the 1st down. He'll hike the ball to Heller. He'll roll out to the left-hand side with a man behind him trying to pick up the yardage. Got the 1st down and more. Heller's going to be knocked out of bounds over the 50-yard line to the 49. Give him 7 yards and another 1st down for Beardstown. That'll be their 9th, and Heller picks up 7 tough yards. Goes to 76 yards on the night. 2:10 and counting left. We'll be back in action with you next week as we'll have the homecoming game of Camp Point Central. They'll be taking on Minden Unity. Beardstown with a new set of downs with 1:50 left in this contest in Panther territory at the 49. They hike the ball to Heller. Little quick pass on the outside. That's to DeSoller. DeSoller breaks the tackle. Not Davis, I think. Tries to turn the corner. He's going to get good running room as he turned the corner. Now all kinds of penalty flags. This is going to go for naught as a couple blocks in the back or clips or something, and it's going to come back. Flags at the 48 and 47-yard line, and that's going to let the clock run as they reset this, and we may not get many more plays in. When you get that running clock like in a basketball game, you're shooting free throws, Tim. It doesn't take long for it to run out, and it doesn't take long here when they're setting the penalty up either, does it?
No, it does not. That clock just keeps on going, and next thing you know, the game's over with.
41-0. Couple penalties here. I'm going to guess it's against Beardstown. Now they're going to stop the clock with 53 seconds left. And waiting for the referee to give us the indication. They're waving off both flags.
They declined one of them.
Oh, they declined one of them, and they bring the other one back.
I think the other one was a blindside block.
So like a 15-yard penalty will take the ball back from the 47 back into Beardstown territory. 47 should go back to about the 37 or 38 if I'm not mistaken.
The penalties were an offensive pass interference against the Tigers. That penalty was declined.
Yep, down to the 37-yard line. That's where Beardstown's going to have the ball with 53 seconds left, and I'm going to guess they'll start the clock here. This is a 1st down play. They'll start the clock with 50 seconds left. See if Beardstown wants to run another play or two. Heller giving some hand signals there. Not calling his shot like the Babe, I don't think.
35 seconds left. 7 on the play clock. Fakes that way. Now a little give and go as he waits for the receiver to get down. Tosses it into the flats. Nice job by Ethan Heller and completes the pass to the 50. That's to DeSaller. He's going to gain 13 on the play. And they'll have 14, 13, 12. They'll have to hustle to get another playoff right here at midfield from the 50-yard line. 5 seconds left. Heller back to pass. Trying to throw the Hail Mary across the middle. Got a man open. Going to be knocked down, incomplete, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score in this one, 41-0, and we have reached the Logan Ag post-game show. Camp Point Central on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard wins at 41-0 over Beardstown. They move to 2-1. Beardstown drops to 0-3. Logan Agri-Service, locations in Griggsville, Winchester in Illinois, Knox City, and Paris, Missouri, 217-833-2375. Back with the post-game show after these.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, in the third and fourth quarter, Camp Point Central was able to score at the 10:02 mark on a 3-yard run by Elijah Ginnenbacher. The kick was good. Panthers led it 27-0 after it was 21-0. Then it was at the 11:05 mark of the fourth quarter. Zach Weir went 83 yards. Ginnenbacher from 3 out made it 35-0. Then a 13-yard run at the 5:41 mark by Marco Rodriguez. The run after was no good, and the Panthers would complete it with a 41-0 win. In the ball game, Ethan Heller carried the ball 19 times for Beardstown for 76 yards, 47 for Gunnar Looker, a -1 for Zach Myers, 8 yards for Colby DeSaller, and also the other DeSaller boy had 8 yards in the ball game. They passed the ball for 28 yards, 3 for 3, 5, 6, 7 for 11 for 28 total yards passing. Beardstown would have 9 first downs in the ball game. Camp Point Central would have 20 first downs. Elijah Ginnenbacher was 60 yards in 8 carries, 127 yards in 5 carries for Zach Weir. 1 carry for Marco Rodriguez for 13 yards and a touchdown. Curtis Rigg was over 100 yards, 116 yards in 6 carries. 38 for Connor Bush, one of them a 16-yard touchdown run. Kellen Meyer had 2 runs for 10 yards, 1 run for Colton Cooley of 5 yards, and Cale Niekamp had a -2 yards in 3 carries. Niekamp was 0 for 1. Dylan Mound came in and did a nice job taking care of the ball in the second half after they had some trouble with some fumbles. And, you know, he really was a difference maker in this one, but so was Zach Weir and Curtis Rigg. Tim?
Yeah, they all made big differences, and you saw once Mound got it back in there, that offense started moving the ball down the field pretty steadily, and they were able to keep the ball in their possession. Fumbles were a problem, and I think Central will work on that this week, and they'll figure out who their quarterback is for the next week. Whoever basically handles the fumble better, and look forward to winning a homecoming game?
Well, I think they're going to be battling for that all season long, but now it's time for our player of the game, Tim.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game here on Central Illinois Sports.
What do you think?
Well, I think that we give out a co-player of the game to Zach Weir and Curtis Rigg because they both were above 100 yards, and they both just had a very big impact on the game on both sides of the ball.
Very few carries for each one of them. Big yards on the night for both of them. So both of them will be our Derek Harris, Edward Jones players of the game. For Jacob Hall running the camera, doing a great job. For Tim Hall keeping us on the air and doing all the things he needs to do. The Panthers win it 41-0 over the Beardstown Tigers. Wishing the Tigers the best of luck the rest of the season, too. And we tell you that we thank you for joining us tonight. Be sure and join that Olympia-Pittsfield game. It's 37-34 with 3 minutes left on Central Illinois Sports. Got a dandy there, and we thank you for watching. We remind you to hug your kids and tell them you love them. Let them know the Lord Jesus Christ loves them even more than you, and he needs to be their Savior and mine. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Denny Hall, we'll see you soon. We're heading to Montana. Thank you, gentlemen, for a job well done. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.